It's about time we did it. Then we could just fly ourselves and never have to deal with this mess again.
Right. No long lines, no full-body groping security, no baggage checks.
Not to mention never losing your luggage. Remind me again why we haven't done that?
Well, we're idiots.
Oh, right.
Attention all passengers for Flight 1370. It looks like the plane is going to be delayed a little bit longer. The airline has lost the pilot's luggage. Isn't it time you got your pilot's license? Call Ocala Aviation today. 352-861-7484. That's 352-861-7484. Hey, you've earned it. Call today.
Hi, I'm Seth with AA Lock, Dock, and Security. Have you ever thought about the locks or security on your house or business? Have you ever wondered why the keys to your new car cost so much? Well, at AA Lock, Dock, and Security, we can help with securing your valuables. We can even replace those expensive transponder keys. We can give you the knowledge that no one else will. Call AA Lock, Dock, and Security at 867-1965. That's 867-1965.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the first and third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in this Monday morning. Real quick look at the weather. 70, hold on, let me refresh it, make sure I got the right. 77 degrees right now, climbing to 93 today, a 60% chance of rain, and that is the forecast for today, tomorrow, all the way through to the weekend. So, and lows each night in the lower 70s. So that's not bad. You keep the window open, you know, it's a little bit cool. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Good morning, Galen.
Hey, good morning, Larry, Robin. How are y'all?
Pretty good. How was your weekend?
It was really good, thank you. I mean, it rained like heck. It seemed like the whole time, but it was good.
Yeah, there was a lot of rain, yeah. But we did have an opportunity Saturday, beautiful morning.
Yeah, it was gorgeous.
We went to Silver Springs. So.
Nice.
$2 a person now.
Yeah, they changed the pricing. I don't want to say they lowered it, because $8 a carload for your family would still be $8 because you have $2 a person. Right? But for us, it was half price because it used to be $8 and now it's $4. But if you have 5 people, then it went up $2 because it's $2 a person. So, yeah.
There you go.
I guess it works out somehow, but it was good for us. Anyway, it's just nice.
Oh yeah, $2 a person. I think that's wonderful. Anybody can afford that.
When they get swimming, when they put swimming in there, I mean, right now kayaking is the big thing, or canoeing.
Yeah.
But I think once swimming is there, it'll change everything. So yeah, anything you want to comment on in the news? Because I have something that I wanted to share with you, but sometimes on mornings after big news items, we kind of dwell on that. And do you have any thoughts on the Milwaukee shooting?
I mean, it's it's kind of the same old things that insert a different city.
Yeah. Yes.
I heard the comments, last hour, and I think every one of them has some valid points.
Yeah.
It's just, we're in such a rush to judge. We haven't even seen the video. We don't even know if the police officers did the right thing or didn't. And so, the same thing with Ferguson. I mean, you look back now and it's like, what in the world was that all about? About a guy who tried to kill a police officer.
Yeah.
There were no hands up.
Yeah.
All of these things. And it's just feeding into a narrative that somebody out there is pushing. And I don't understand why they're pushing it unless they just want chaos and anarchy.
So the one thing, though, that we do know is wrong is looting and burning. We know you don't have to think much about that. If somebody is setting a business on fire just because they're mad at the police, that is wrong. There's no right there. That's an easy.
Right, and the person that doesn't hurt is the police. The person, because what that does? That increases. That tells everybody in the city council and the county, all right, well, we need to put more money into police. And guess what? Now there's fewer tax dollars coming in to pay for the police. And the property value of that whole area just dropped dramatically. if you're a business and you have its opportunity to move somewhere, do you want to move where there were just massive riots? They burned down all the stores? Or do you want to go a half a mile away or a mile away where you have less of a risk of that?
Yeah,
just doesn't make any sense.
But at the same time, the people who agree with you are rational people. And the people who don't agree with you are not listening to talk radio.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely fair.
They're not. All right. How's the blood supply today?
We're okay. We have a 3.5 day blood supply. I'll put it there, and we're still in critical need of all types. So we really need O right now, and we really need platelet donors. So we're in critical need of apheresis and platelets. So just get out there, give the gift of life, donate blood.
And if you I saw on Facebook an old friend posted that his wife is at home and it sounds like she's on hospice, and I thought, wow, life just slipped by. Last time I saw them, they were getting married.
Yeah.
Oh no, they came up to Ocala to visit one time.
Yeah, they did. That was fun.
And she looked healthy, but you just never know. It's not. He's somebody I don't keep up with a whole lot. He lives down in Naples, but anyway, it's just struck me hard, and I thought, wow, and what you do. In LifeSouth, somebody who needs blood can live if there's something curable. In her case, it's cancer. So
yes,
apparently she's on hospice. So
I met a guy on Friday. I was up in Jacksonville, one of our hospitals, on Friday, and the guy was 89 years old, and he's going to turn 90 next month. And he I started talking to him, and he was getting a red cell, so I always stop and talk when I see somebody doing that. And he said, well, what do you do? I said, well, I work for the blood center, and I get these. And he said, I got to ask you. He said, I want to make sure that I'm not taking this from somebody else who needs it. And it struck me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
And that's why I come on the show every morning, so that we never have to choose who gets it and who doesn't.
Yes.
And, and this 89-year-old gentleman who's probably going to live to 100 needs it just as badly as everybody else out there, and that's why we have blood donors. And thank you guys for allowing that. He was a B positive too, Larry.
Oh wow,
I would like that.
He's your butt.
There you go.
Like
us B positive guys are awesome, aren't we?
Yeah, he's your blood brother.
Robin.
I saw it. I'm like, man, I got to tell Larry that.
Robin's stepdad could have lived with a lung transplant.
Yes.
But because he was up there in age, he said, no, give it to somebody younger than me. And he just, he died.
He went to hospice and he died.
Yeah. But it was kind of that same, I've lived my life. If there's a lung and somebody younger than me can benefit from it, let that person have it. So.
Yeah, especially a child.
All right. Now it's just kind of
doom. The sad thing is a child has to have another child's lung because of the size. That's the tragedy, but nothing grows without something else dying. So.
Yeah.
Do you know we were talking the other day about how technology doubles every 16 months? There was somebody on the phone who told us technology doubles every 16 months, and it used to be every 16 years, and then slowly but surely, like the pendulum gets quicker and quicker or whatever.
Sure.
And so I guess soon it'll be every 8 months, and then it'll be every 4 months. And if technology is doing that, I wonder if it's in the health field also. Are we progressing at a more rapid pace than we once did?
Yeah, absolutely. In a lot of different fields and areas. I mean, let's take Zika, for example. So they decided that they needed a test for Zika, and they developed that somewhere in between 2.5 to 18 months, depending on when you start the actual clock on when they started researching it. And so that's incredibly fast. We're constantly, and I think a big part of that is just the open sharing of ideas and how much easier it is to get information out there. And it also puts a lot of pressure on our doctors and our clinicians and everybody else who's in any field to stay abreast.
Yeah.
You have to read a lot more. So, yeah, absolutely. I see it every day.
Every day. I mean, we had an example the other day. I need to mention the sponsors anyway, and I'm not doing this because of that, but we had some ladies in here and they were all therapists from Palm Garden, and they were talking about the different therapies that are now in existence that weren't always around. I don't remember how many years ago some of them came into being, but technology or therapy that'll help you walk better, that'll help you stop you from some of the problems that Parkinson's disease causes, and some of the therapies that are really not high tech, but just innovative ideas on how to treat them. You know, talk loud and move big and et cetera, that kind of thing. Yeah. So let me mention sponsors, and then we'll go to the topic, which is Motivation Monday. I think Galen will appreciate this. This is where music and sports really come together also. In this kind of topic. You'll see why in a second. Nice. Palm Garden of Ocala Health and Rehabilitation Center, thank you for sponsoring this segment every weekday. 2700 Southwest 34th Street is where they are. Go visit them, take a tour, find out how they can benefit you if you need some rehabilitation, if you have somebody who needs long-term skilled nursing care, if you need a break and you want to take advantage of their respite program, just go there and ask them questions. Their number is 854-6262. And Penn Flooring, thank you also. Penn Flooring provides quality flooring that they will not only put in, but instruct you on how you can take care of it. They're located just over the McKay-Williams Bridge at 1201 Southwest 17th Street. We will take a break and be right back with Galen.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident. Sunshine and some clouds today. There'll be a couple of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs of 90 to 94. Partly cloudy tonight. Low 74 to 78. Partly sunny for tomorrow and Wednesday. A thunderstorm or two both days in the afternoon. Highs of 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Heather Zinger.
Palm Garden of Ocala leads in the area of orthopedic care with proven outcomes. Planning to have a new hip or knee joint due to arthritis or as the result of a fall? Palm Garden may be the answer. Guests appreciate the services of highly trained therapists and state-of-the-art equipment. And if you pre-register, you can secure a private room at no extra charge by mentioning this ad. Palm Garden makes no bones about it. They provide the best in orthopedic care. Call 854-6262. That's 854-6262.
What you may have missed on the John Tesh Radio Show.
We're nearly 7% more likely to die on our birthday. For people age 60 and older, that jumps to 14%. Some fans get so close to characters that they mourn when the series or a main character gets the boot. Card readers that can be tinkered with in the dead of night are prime targets for card skimmers. So, never use your card at unmanned pay stations, gas pumps, ATMs, parking meters, or vending machines.
Intelligence for your life on the John Tesh Radio Show. Don't miss this stuff.
Hi, this is Brad. I want to take a moment to talk about a serious issue. In the next 5 years, the aviation industry is projected to have a shortage of commercial pilots. Now is the time to start training. Ocala Flying Club has started a scholarship for the youth of Marion County ages 17 to 24. The club will donate up to $4,000 towards a pilot's license. This will help get the student on their way to obtaining their commercial pilot license. If this sounds like something you would be interested in, or if you know someone that would be, please contact Ocala Aviation Services, 861-7484.
You can't put it off any longer. It's time to replace your home's AC system.
The answer is asolvesitall.com and an exceptionally efficient AC system. Let the pros at A show you how you can save on energy monthly and give your family added comfort. The great thing is that asolvesitall.com is on call 7 to 7, 7 days a week at no extra charge.
For a limited time, mention WOCA and get a special discount.
Call 877-765-4ACE or asolvesitall.com.
WWWOCA,
All right, 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, Galen Unold from LifeSouth Community Blood Center is on the phone. And one of the things I love about you, Galen, is when we talk about sports and just talk about accomplishments, you have this passion about you that, you really are about doing whatever you can to be a winner. And whatever that means. It doesn't necessarily mean beating somebody else. It just means succeeding at something, even if in the face of adversity, etc. So on Twitter, they have these trending hashtags, and currently the number. And this morning when I got this, it wasn't as high as it is now. Right now, the Motivational Monday is number 2 on the list. Number one is probably because people will get something for free. It's hashtag 50 Cent Frosty MLB. Share a picture of yourself with a Frosty for a free Major League Baseball TV subscription. So.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
But anyway, the other one was the hashtag Whopperito. The Burger King has introduced a Whopper in a burrito. So.
Oh, okay. That's right. We saw that.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we saw that.
Just as an FYI, you have to be very, very careful with Twitter and what they call trending, what they don't. They basically come out and said that they've admitted to manufacturing some of those trends.
Oh, really?
To meet their own narrative. Absolutely. Yeah.
Well, okay. Well, I didn't pick this one because it was in the top. I picked this one because I like what the people are posting. And I think you will too. And I'm going to. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. So my favorite one is the one I'm going to do first, rather than leave it for last. I love this one. This applies to music. It applies to sports. It applies to pretty much everything. Don't practice till you get it right. Practice till you can't get it wrong.
Oh, I like that. That is good. Wonderful.
I don't know if that's possible, but that's
right.
pretty cool.
Right. It's probably not possible. But how many times, like in music, how many times, Robin, you know this, that we've practiced the song so much that even if you're sleepy, your fingers will still do the right thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And that's in anything. I don't care if it's a sport, music, heck, if you're a dog groomer, you still have to practice until you can't get it wrong.
Dog groomer, I like that. But the similarity between music and sports, and I mentioned this the other day when I was talking about the Olympics, is that in sports it's the whole body. In music, it's typically the fingers and the hands.
Yeah.
And the mind, and you have to have that mind.
Oh, the mind for sure. Yeah.
You have to have the passion.
But I think
if you're that good, you have to have the passion.
But I think the thing that athletes talk about, and you know who else talks about this, is law enforcement. Muscle memory, where they talk about muscle memory a lot in drawing a gun or throwing a football or anything. Muscle memory. Well, that's the same thing happens in music, I believe. Your mind doesn't think about it as much as your fingers just go, oh, that's where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah,
that's exactly right. And it goes back to, and I tell people this all the time. I mean, practice is great, but you have to practice right. You'll see people who are practicing, but they're practicing using the wrong technique or a bad habit.
Yes.
That's reinforcing that bad habit. That's not getting you better. That's actually bringing you backwards.
And
so if you're going to practice, you have to practice right.
Okay, and I love what you just said, and that right there shows why a coach is so important. In music, you call it a teacher, but it's the same thing. If you're making a mistake in the way you're performing an instrument, and let's say Robin's brother notices it, he's a music teacher, then and I would say, oh my gosh, I never realized I was doing that wrong. That would be a way to use that as an example. All right, here's another one. Hashtag Motivation Monday. Never sell yourself short. If you're going to put yourself through the pain of working hard, you might as well work your hardest and give 100% every single day.
Exactly.
It's a long one.
Yeah, but we do that. Galen does that, When you love something and respect what you're doing, you got to do it.
Here's another one.
Makes it easier.
Make excuses or make changes. The choice is yours.
I love that one.
That's one we all fight. I don't care who you are. I mean, that's just one you fight. Sometimes you're just looking for a reason not to do what you know you're supposed to do, and that's hard sometimes. And that's why it's like the last one fits in, because you have to love what you do and you have to enjoy that grind.
Yeah.
So if you want to be a great musician, you have to enjoy that practice and rehearsing and doing it over and over, because if you don't, then you'll never be successful.
Do you know what I wonder about fishing? Do you fish better if you practice it more often? Or
absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. Well, because you have to present the bait in a certain way. You have to be able to read the water and read the conditions and read the water temperature and know the spots and know what they're doing that time of the year. Absolutely. Yeah.
Here's one. If serving is below you, leadership is beyond you.
Yep.
Oh, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Yep.
That is a very good one.
And again, it goes back to the same philosophy. Do not ever ask somebody to do something that you're unwilling to do. So
if you kind of try, then you kind of sort of get the results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. Let's see. Excuses are the tools of the incompetent, monuments of nothingness, and they that use them are not wise. There you go.
That's right.
You built this success, now live in it. Oh, that's if you are successful, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Here's one. Don't worry about the competition.
Absolutely.
Here it is. Don't worry about the competition. You attract your own success because of who you are. You attract.
That's right. Yeah.
Let's see. Find another one. A little progress each day adds up to big results. That's true.
It is true. It is true.
How do you get out of a snake, eat a pig? One bite at a time.
Right. Whether you are a student, an entrepreneur, or a salary earner, be diligent, focused, and prayerful. You will be favored by God. I like the fact that they added God to that one.
Yes, for sure.
Can't do it without God.
No, we can't do anything without God.
Imagine with all your mind, believe with all your heart, achieve with all your might.
Mm-hmm.
That might have been lifted from something.
Yeah. It sounds like it might have.
Obstacles are things a person sees when he takes his eyes off his goal.
No, I don't know, because people have goals, and you got obstacles in place. You got to take care of them.
Obstacle things a person.
Well, you know what? If it wouldn't, if you had a goal and it had no obstacles, then it wouldn't be much of a goal, would it?
Exactly.
Well, and a great example is this: that thing you turned me on to. What's it called again? Waze.
Waze.
That Waze thing.
Yeah.
If you're traveling from here to anywhere and you type in the Waze, turn on the Waze thing, you know what you see? You see a lot of obstacles on I-75. It turns out that there's a lot between wherever you're going. So.
Sure.
Let's see. To be a champ, you have to believe in yourself when nobody else will. Oh, that's from Sugar Ray Robinson. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They at least they gave him credit.
Yeah, I'm sure he had a cheering section though.
If there is no struggle, there is no progress. Oh, here's one from Woody Allen, one of Galen's favorites.
Yeah.
And actually, when I read this, I wondered if he really was the first one to say this. 80% of success is showing up.
Oh yeah. I like it, but I don't know if
there's another half of that quote. I thought in the other, and it doesn't add up. But I thought the other 80 is.
Oh really? Really?
There was another half.
Oh well, yeah. Probably as a comedian, you probably have something there.
Yeah.
I am in charge of how I feel today, and today I choose.
Well, going back to the Woody Allen. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Larry, but going back to that Woody Allen. I mean, isn't that so true? Sometimes the hardest thing is just to get started. So, if you're going to go to band practice, the hardest thing is to actually show up. Because once you're there, you're fine. But getting there sometimes is the hardest part.
Yes. Oh, I know. Mm-hmm. I know. Mm-hmm. I mean, how many times I've been goofing off on Facebook or something, knowing I got to go practice, but as soon as you as soon as you put the instrument on, or like if we have to write a piece, sometimes we have to write music, and it's like, oh gosh, I got to write another piece. Your ability to adapt determines your participation. Your ability to adapt determines your participation.
That's true. That is true. If you got a chip on your shoulder, you're not going to participate. You're going to be complaining the whole way.
Here's one, and I think everybody will agree with. Surround yourself with people who will lift you higher. Surround yourself with people, yes.
Yeah, all positive.
That's why sports people are so anxious to find out who's being recruited to the team this year, right?
That's right.
All right.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Good morning.
Falling in life is inevitable. Staying down is optional. Oh, I like that one.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Here's one.
I tell people all the time, and I'm like, you're going to fail. Failing isn't the problem. It's how you react to that failure that dictates who you are and what I think about you. So that's just part of life.
Let's see. We rise by lifting others. That one has Robert Ingersoll as who gets the credit. We rise by lifting others.
Yeah, you can't have this ego in the way. You
When
have
you donate,
to help others.
donate blood, you're helping others.
Support others.
Darn
Yeah,
right.
exactly.
And I did save this one for last for a reason. I can't remember what it was. Let me look at it. I love this one. Yes, this is credited to Jim Rohn, Rohn. I don't know who he is, but it says it is the set of the sails, not the direction of the wind, that determines which way we will go. I love that.
Oh, that is great. That is great. The set of the sails.
It is the set of the sails, not the direction of the wind, that determines which way we will go. It's always amazing to me that a sailboat can go against the wind.
Yeah. It is amazing.
But anyway, so that's a great metaphor, I guess, for life, right?
I think so.
If you're running against the wind,
Because the wind could be other people trying to knock you off track, but you're not going to let them. You got to set that sail.
All right. Now that we've got motivated,
Yeah, of course. Motivation Monday.
Galen, where is the Bloodmobile?
We're just that easy. We're just that easy.
Yeah.
Today we're at the Walmart in the Shores on Bahia Avenue, right there in Silver Spring Shores.
Enjoy your Monday, Galen. First day of a first full week of school.
First day of a first full week of school. Yeah, that's correct there.
All right.
I had to put that together.
I know.
All right.
Thank you, Galen.
Good.
All right, we'll talk.
All right, thanks,
and
bye.
thank you for the food certificates. That was awesome.
Enjoy.
It was really good. All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Anna Wells. A second straight night of violence in Milwaukee last night, stemming from Saturday's fatal police shooting of a black suspect. It was so bad at one point a TV crew with Fox affiliate WITI was forced to flee.
No, we're moving out. Guys, we're moving out. We're moving out. It's getting really dangerous over here.
At least one person was shot. A police officer was hit and hurt by a thrown rock. It turns out a false report of shots fired caused chaos at JFK Airport in New York City last night. Hundreds of passengers panicked and started running when two terminals were evacuated. No shell casings were found. Vice President Biden will campaign in Scranton, Pennsylvania with Hillary Clinton today. Donald Trump will outline his vision of how to fight terrorism in Youngstown, Ohio. Fox News will report you inside.
This is the sound of a brand new outdoor grill being hurled off a 20-story building. Now a stylish glass coffee table. An electric guitar. These are the things you could enjoy, all cast into oblivion. Because when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have bought with it. Visit EnergySavers.gov and get tips on how to save energy and money. Then do things like switch to Energy Star light bulbs or Energy Star appliances, and you could save hundreds of dollars a year. So this doesn't happen to the recliner you've had your eye on, or this to the treadmill on your wish list, or this to the shiny new bike your kid's been asking for. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
RL here to tell you how to deal with this heat wave. Get on down to Dairy Queen at Silver Springs. They have a blizzard waiting for you to cool off with. What a great treat in many different flavors. Or get one of our juicy char grilled burgers with the #1 rated milkshake in America. So come on down